This is one of the most dangerous chakras because it's tied to our ego. And when this chakra is overly fed, it can go into some very dangerous area. The chakra is extremely important because it gives us our willpower and our determination. And that's very effective. But in a very competitive world, this chakra can be unbalanced and cause us to be more egotistical and more forceful in what we desire in this life's journey. So you have to be careful, very careful when you're working with this chakra. It can be under balance when it's not given enough encouragement, and it can be overstimulated when you put too much energy into it. So let's get into it and discuss this chakra a little bit more. We're talking about the solar plexus chakra. But first, before we get into that, I need for you to understand the importance of universal abundance and universal energy. This is the cornerstone of everything. You must understand that everything is abundant in the universe. Everything. There is not an example where abundance does not exist in the universe. Even in the desert, there is billions and billions of particles of sand. So the whole universe operates in abundance in all forms. And if you are not abundant or you are suffering some type of lack, it's because you are out of alignment with the abundance of the universe. It's my little diagram here that the universe feeds abundance even to our plane of existence here. The earth is abundant, the universe is abundant, it all feeds abundance. And us being a part of the cycle and connected to the universe should normally be existing in abundance. But why does that not always the case? Why is that not always the case? And that is because there are blockages due to traumas, through living lifing, that you're going to receive different energetic blocks in the chakras. And we go through all the different chakras. Today we're talking about the solar plexus chakra, that you're going to receive certain blocks in those chakras that prevent you from being a part of the alignment of abundance and the universal alignment of prosperity. That is the key. It already exists. It's already there. But you have energetic dams in chakras that are preventing you from fully partaking of this abundance. So you must understand that key element first, that abundance is already there. And there are things that you can do to make sure that energy of abundance flows through you. Like a light circuit, if you turn off the light, there's no power. But once you connect the circuit, then the power flows. So once you understand that, you understand how the solar plexus chakra, being one of the chakras that governs our personal power, our willpower, and our determination, that if that chakra is blocked, that if you don't have the willpower, if you don't have the determination, it's going to be hard to achieve any kind of abundance. By strengthening this solar plexus chakra, you are actually giving yourself the willpower and determination. Think about anything that you try to achieve. That's why this chakra is so important. You know, for example, let's take the music industry. You want to be a very successful musician. A lot of people want to be a very successful musician. Okay. So the competition is pretty competitive. But your will and your determination is 9 times out of 10 is what continues you to continue this journey until you reach the success level you want to reach. It strengthens your good solar plexus chakra, strengthens your ability to take that bold action, to know your value. One of the mantras of the solar plexus chakra, I'm worth my weight in gold. I am worth my weight in gold. So the key to wealth is not asking for it, but owning your power, owning your right in it, owning the ability that it is your birthright. That comes from your solar plex chakra. That comes from that solar plex chakra being balanced. So how does that influence your prosperity and balance and abundance? Very simply, right? When you have a strong solar plex chakra, you know your financial worth. A lot of times we're on our jobs or in places and we don't recognize our financial worth. People who recognize their financial worth demand their financial worth. And that comes from their solar plex chakra. That's either asking for a raise or even when you run a business, setting those prices accordingly because you know the value of yourself and you know that you're worth your weight in gold. Or even taking action because you know that the actions you take will lead you to success. That comes from your solar plex chakra. Turning your ideas. Ideas stem from your sacral chakra. That's your creativity. And it moves into your solar plex chakra and turning those into financial success. The graveyard is filled with good ideas, brilliant ideas. But the solar plex chakra allows us to execute it with determination and a surety that it's going to work out. It fuels that drive and also the discipline to keep going. A balanced solar plex chakra gets us going, but keeps us going because things are going to happen, setbacks are going to happen, but a strong solar plex chakra is what keeps us motivated. Solar plex chakra also aids us in overcoming fear of failure. It's going to dissolve any self-doubt, and that's why I say it's a very dangerous chakra because you get into the attitude of being cocky, you get into the attitude of being self-assured. That solar plex chakra is unbalanced in that sense. But a good balanced solar plex chakra is going to remove fear and hesitation and allow you to take calculated risks. Now, when that solar plex chakra is blocked, some ways that you can tell if your solar plex chakra is blocked. If you have a fear of charging for something, sometimes people do things and they say, oh, don't worry about paying me. Don't worry about that. They have a fear of charging for what they are worth, for what their skills are. A lot of people are not sure what their value is because we don't get a chance to explore them on this plane of existence. We're plugged into the matrix very quickly. Right from birth, we're plugged right into it. So we don't learn our value, let alone knowing they are valuable. Or even asking for a raise. You can be the best person on the job and be afraid that you ask for a raise with the determination that if you don't get it, I am not value here. How many times have you said to anything that I am not value here? I don't need to be here. As the saying say, don't go where you are tolerated. Go where you are appreciated and valued. Sometimes when that solar plex chakra is blocked, right, you procrastinate on achieving prosperity. You know what to do, but again, you don't take the financial action. You're scared to make an investment. You're scared to purchase something. You're scared to invest in yourself. You avoid taking risks. You avoid executing business ideas or even changing careers because you doubt yourself because that solar plex chakra is blocked with some trauma. And that trauma comes from maybe some failure early. Our chakras develop early in our life and we hold energy. So it takes a lot to clear that energy out when you have a setback and not to dwell on that and have fear. Sometimes you feel powerless in your money matters. You let other people make decisions because you feel like that they are better at making those decisions instead of owning your own financial journey by balancing your solar plex chakra. So how do we go about balancing that solar plex chakra? That chakra we see as the frequency of yellow. It's the color of that chakra. And by wearing yellow or having yellow in your present and your environment is how we strengthen that willpower and that determination. The crystals that are very good for that are citrine. Citrine is a great crystal for wealth and success. Tiger's eye for financial courage. Being unafraid, tiger eye is a very good crystal for that. Pyrite Fool's Gold is a good crystal for manifesting money. There's also meditations and affirmation. And this is where I want to bring your attention to our live that we do, where we're going to do chakra studies. And we'll be talking about the solar plex chakra. So set your notification, like and subscribe to this channel, set your notifications so you can be part of how to strengthen the solar plex chakra and how to balance it so that you can achieve prosperity and abundance. So the final thoughts about the solar plex chakra and how strengthening that solar plex chakra can aid you in your life journey. Prosperity is not about asking for something. It is about owning it. It is about your determination to achieve it. Wealth is not about asking. It's about your willpower and your determination and your consistency in doing what you know is your worth. When the solar plex chakra is balanced, you move with certainty, courage, and purpose. And think about anyone that's very financially successful. They don't hesitate. They don't doubt. They move with assurity and courage and knowing that they are worthy of what they're asking for. So I want to leave you with this, and I want you to remember this. You don't ask to be wealthy. You claim your wealth with confidence. You claim your prosperity with determination. You don't beg for it and plead for it. You own it. This is part of that solar plex chakra of knowing your value, knowing you're worth your weight in gold. A strong solar plex chakra will give you the confidence and the self-determination to achieve the things and prosperity you desire in life. I hope something I said resonated with you and helps you in your life journey. I truly appreciate you allowing me to share this information with you, and I want to wish you love and light in your journey. Mind my mind, mind my mouth, and mind my heart. Love and light in your journeys.